crispy.
Welcome back to another episode of Figures in Action. And I was contacted by an individual who wanted me to replicate the 2000 WWF Royal Rumble stage entrance. I have actually I did a build like this before, but it wasn't a replica. It was similar in terms of the walls, the back or whatever, but it was different because he kind of gave me free reign. I put a vent underneath for a Stone Cold standing. I put a vent there so you can light it up underneath. So I had done some other cool shit with it because, again, I got free reign on it. Was able to kind of do my own graffiti. And for this one, though, he wanted it to be as exact a replica as humanly possible. So luckily, he was able to send me enough pictures where I was able to kind of, I think, do a pretty decent job in terms of replicating everything from that horrible looking character to those horrible looking letters. Man, the graffiti in this is just so bad. And I say that as a graffiti artist, as an artist that, graffiti artist that has been, doing graffiti for a long time. So it's not that great, but you know what? It doesn't matter because the whole point of this setup was to kind of make it look, well, I assume the whole point for the WWF organization was basically to just make it like an alleyway street type of thing. So that includes all types of different style graffitis, intricate graffiti versus some basic stuff. They probably just hired a guy and was just like, yo, just go in there and just rock out some stuff. Like, for example, that CRP, that's exactly how it was. It looks horrible. But then you have that just came out pretty decent. So yeah, so I was able to luckily have enough reference pictures that the client sent me that I was able to do pretty spot on in terms of like the graffiti. There's a Stu and the Otis, that Dink, I think is what it says. In red, it was just kind of like a tag. Was able to do some of these pieces that were there. Almost forgot to do kind of the manhole cover, but I did. But it's a movable one, so I didn't want to put it in one place just in case you wanted to move it around. But was able to create that. But everything here is pretty much, nothing here is permanent. These are all movable bricks and the whole nine. So yeah, so I've done these before, and a lot of times, or I've done this one before, and a lot of times, I kind of dread creating replicas because, I mean, you gotta kind of nail it. You know what I mean? Like, you can't half-ass it. You gotta really be on point with the replica. I've done Evil Dead replica, a couple of them. And the second one was definitely one that I thought came out better than the first one because I was able to replicate it a little bit better. Got some better pictures from the source material and all that good stuff. So the other piece to this actually is a taxi cab that kind of leans down a little bit. So what I did is I didn't permanently glue this. This is just on some sticky thingamajiggies. And I'm not going to permanently glue it just because I don't know how the cab's going to lean. I don't know if he needs to put it lower or higher. And I don't want to put him in a situation where he has to tear it out and try to figure it out. So I am going to leave it. And you can glue that with tacky glue. You can do hot glue if works just fine. So, and he does have, the person that's getting this, he's an artist. So he can definitely rock it out. So I'm not going to make that permanent. And it's funny because I was supposed to ship this on Thursday. Today's Monday. I was supposed to ship it on Thursday. I was about to ship it. And I was like, yo, but I thought he said he wanted the exit sign to light up. So I went back and looked at the notes. And yes, he wanted the exit sign to light up. And I had just done a regular exit sign. So luckily, I was able to kind of hook it up so that, let's see if we can turn off the lights here. So as you can see, by kind of putting the light, in this case, I'm bouncing it off of the white foam board back there. But all you have to do is either, any type of light source is gonna make it so you can see it. And basically, this is 2 pieces of just regular paper. Then I just carved out the exit letters, and then I put a piece of vellum on the back and painted it with a red Sharpie. And that's pretty much how you get the effect. So because the vellum paper, will still be, you can still kind of see through it, even if you if you paint it for the most part, unless it's spray paint. But if you just do a marker, you should be good. So that's how that was created. So yep, so now I have all the pieces set, so this is ready to go. The way this breaks down is that this piece is magnetized, as is this piece here, as are these two pieces, and the back piece comes off separate from the floor. So you basically have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces, and I'll be shipping this literally as I end this video. I'm actually doing laundry, gotta get my clothes out the dryer. So as I end this video, I'm gonna box this up and ship it away, and hopefully we'll have it in a couple days. And he's been pretty happy with the pictures I've been sending him, but I like to get the effect once you get it in front of you. So yeah, man, this was it. Oh, and in terms of the WWF logo, maybe I should talk a little bit about, I forgot to do that part. So in terms of the WWF logo, what I did is I actually, man, it was not easy. I took a logo, I put it on a piece of paper, I took a X-Acto blade, and I just started cutting it out. And then I kind of put what do you call that, glue stick, this thing here. So I took a glue stick, and then I basically put the glue stick on the back of the piece of paper, and then I kind of just put it there, glued it there as best as possible, and then spray painted the logo. Then I had to tear out that paper, which was not easy because it had some spots one more had adhered more, and some were pretty easy to take out. So it came out pretty decent. Then I had to do the same with the red in the bottom there. But I thought it came out pretty good for the work that it took to do it. And this is just corrugated cardboard. This is just basswood. Everything else here is foam. This is just a printed logo, and in the back this is action figure packaging that I spray painted, and then I kind of touched up with a black marker. But I didn't want, again, trying to stay close to the source material, I didn't want it to be like solid black tips, so I kind of did a little bit, whereas, you know, fading a little bit here and there, which looked a little bit better to the source material. So yeah, this is it, and I am out of here. If you have any questions, comments, leave them. I'll get back to you as soon as possible, and I'm out. Peace.